GloRilla March. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Reviews Season 11. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Guys, we got a pretty good episode for you tonight. Let me tell y'all something, coming for New Music Friday, I was wondering what's going to drop for tonight, and we actually got a GloRilla track. We got a whole music video, whole fucking everything. Alright, some of my most popular reviews on this show is talking about GloRilla's music because honestly, guys, when we talk about female rappers, GloRilla is one of those top rappers in my opinion. Always delivering with the flows, always doing their thing with the beat, etc., etc., etc. Now, look, recently, I'll be honest with you, a lot of the GloRilla songs have not been my favorite lately. I've not been really rocking with them that much. I'll just be honest with you. There's been a couple of GloRilla features that I just really haven't enjoyed. But, besides all of that, guys, we're always going to give artists a pretty good chance. I'll always give you a pretty good chance if you drop a new goddamn song. So we got this new song called March. Let's get into it. Starting off with the beat. I really do enjoy this beat. I think this beat's got a lot to it. The sound is really fucking fire in my opinion. I like how GloRilla comes on here and attacks this beat, but I really like the horns. I like the drums. I think the 808s here are absolutely banging. And I do like the moment where the beat kind of slows down, kind of really, lets the song really play out. That those drums will kind of calm down and those horns will kind of, roll in. And you see those horns really rolling in is just a really good, enjoyable experience in my opinion. And I really overall do enjoy that. I'm glad we get that on this song. And also the fact, too, you have some really strong horns. You got that. And then you got these nice 808s. You got these nice-ass drums that just sound absolutely fire, in my opinion. I really do like how they sound. And once again, guys, one of the things that I absolutely do enjoy is the fact that GloRilla is absolutely rapping her ass off on here, going fucking insane. We actually do get a few flow switches in this song alone, so that's a pretty entertaining thought. One of the things that I definitely do enjoy about this song also is that we're getting a really nice, good hook. So we'll get into that too, but I really do enjoy this beat. The horns go insane, the 808s are bumping, the drums are fucking bumping, and then you get that beginning verse. And I think that beginning GloRilla verse really shows that, hey, GloRilla still got it. And thank fucking God, because recently, with GloRilla sounding a little offbeat with her newer tracks, I was a little worried, hearing a new GloRilla song, but this is her element, that hard-ass trap sound, that hard-ass trap beat. When you have that, going for you and you can actually rap over that, you can actually, really put some fucking intensity, really go goddamn insane on there, you're just going to have a really good fucking time. So I really do enjoy that. And also the fact, too, in my opinion also, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, this is one of my favorite GloRilla hooks in 2025. There hasn't been many hooks that I've enjoyed from GloRilla this year, but I can tell you this one, all right, in 2025, GloRilla's going to end it off with a pretty good hook. I like how the flow of this hook goes, and I like how the flow of the hook has a little bit of a switch up. I like there's a switch up in the hook, and I think when you have a switch up on the hook, that's just going to make the enjoyable, just make the enjoyable experience. And I think when you have that in a song, when it sounds absolutely fire, when it sounds absolutely heat, and you can, tell because, the hook's got so many different flow switches and everything is just really coming together when I'm listening to the song. And that's a pretty nice thing overall. So I really overall enjoy that. That's one of my favorite parts of this whole entire song is the fact that, you have those switch ups in the hook alone. So that's definitely a key thing. Now, this hook is played a lot of times, 2 or 3 times throughout this whole entire 3-minute song. There's no third verse. There's nothing to really set apart on that notion. But I will say this. I really do overall enjoy the vibe of the hook. So I'm honestly not mad that it's played like 2 or 3 times throughout the whole entire song. So overall, I really do enjoy the hook. Now, let's get into the verses, guys. I think the verses are absolutely on goddamn point. One of the things that I also enjoy about the verse is that you're having multiple fucking flow switches. This is what I'm wanting. I'm wanting my rap songs to actually feel like rap songs. There's actually some skill involved here. There's actually some moments where, GloRilla is constantly switching her flow, constantly adding that kind of vibe and going fucking insane. So I really do overall enjoy that we get that on this track too. I like all the different flow switches. I like how it fucking sounds. I like how, you know, she even does this faster flow. Like a third flow switch, she switches it up and goes even faster. And then there's also this moment, too, where, you know, at the end of the hook, you know, you're expecting maybe a third verse, but you kind of get this, you know, second variation of the hook, and she kind of, you know, does this really nice, addicting, fast flow that easily just gets stuck in your head, easily sounds fire, in my opinion, easily does his thing on there. So that's overall really good too, guys. So overall, when we talk about this song, when we talk about GloRilla March, I really overall enjoy the beat. The fucking horns go crazy. The 808s are fucking popping on here. The drums go fucking insane. And then you also have really good couple enjoyable verses on here that have different flow switches, that have everything going for them. You also have a really nice addicting hook with those nice flow switches on the hook too, which I'm always going to praise when you do flow switches, when you add stuff like that. You know, it just makes the experience overall really fucking fire. So yeah, guys, overall, I really did enjoy this song, and I'm out here in the freezing cold, and hey, we're going to be getting off the freezing cold with a pretty good score. So overall, I'm going to easily give this song an easy 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, guys. What y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, guys. We're dropping new content every single day, and I'll see all of you. Have a good one. We'll be back. We got some other stuff to check out this week. Some artists that I've never thought I'd be covering on this show, but I say, you know what? We might as well do it. We might as well go crazy, so get ready for that. And I will see y'all later. You have a good one. Yeah, guys. Bye. And by the way, if GloRilla is dropping a new album, you know, I can't wait for that. You know, one of my things that I do enjoy is GloRilla's music. And if she drops a new album, I will definitely be there. Hopefully, you know, there's less R&B tracks, all right? Because I'm just be real. Those R&B sample tracks, they're not it. All right, they're not it. The rapping is never good on those. I'll just be honest. All right, guys.